being a new chicken mama, a lot of things that have happened I've had to research and look up because I just don't know what the heck is going on. So it's been really, really hot here in Florida, and my Toby, she's my golden lace Brahma, has been panting a lot. And I, chalked it up to heat because some of my other hens were doing the same thing. But it seemed like she was doing it a whole lot more. So I was like, well, maybe it's because she's, bigger and she's fluffier. She's got all these feathers and whatnot. So today, while I was working, I work from home. So today while I was working, I sat her next to me in the living room while I was working on my laptop so that she could be in the AC. She kept panting, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So then tried to give her some water, some ice water. She was able to drink that, but then she was kind of spitting up a little bit of it, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then I thought to myself, I said, well, if she's spitting up water, reason, should probably be that she's choking, which freaked me out. So then I'm like, oh gosh, how do you perform CPR on a bird, or the Heimlich, or whatever you do? And I heard her wheezing a little bit. So I was just kind of feeling, down her chest and whatnot. And I felt what felt like a golf ball, like on her chest. And I said, holy crap. So I Googled it, because that's what we do, right? We Google everything nowadays. And looked up her symptoms and found out that she has an impacted crop. There's apparently two things that can happen, right? So she could either have a sour crop, which is where like the food is in there, it just can't pass through. And then you have the impacted crop, which is where the food sits in there, but it doesn't, digest and come out. So, like down into her gullet. So, naturally I'm freaking out going, oh dear God, my bird's gonna die. I can't have this happen. I love this chicken. So I looked it up and I found out that there's a couple of different ways that you can help her or help your chicken with this issue, right? So one way is to kind of force water down into their crop, and then you massage the crop a little bit, add a little bit more water, massage their crop a little bit, and kind of help try and break it up. And then you hold your chicken upside down, and then you try and get him to throw up. Sounds pleasant, right? There's no way I was going to do that to my sweet Toby. So I was like, there's got to be an alternate way. So I looked it up, and there was. So the method that I'm going to use is I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to kind of feed that into her with a syringe, which she's going to hate, and then massage her up a little bit, massage her crop a little bit, and then put a little bit more oil in there, massage her crop, and kind of break it up. And then I'm going to isolate her from the rest of the chickens so that I can monitor her and give her apple cider water. So it's just basically water with apple cider vinegar mixed into it, just a little bit. So it's going to kind of, I guess, act like a laxative. So I went to our local Walgreens here, just got some apple cider vinegar, which I'm sure I have some at the house, but I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't check because I was just like, oh dear God, I gotta go and I gotta get back, right? So I'm in my car actually coming home from Walgreens. So we are going to try that out. I'm doing this because I'm hoping, or I'm recording it, I should say, because I'm hoping that it will help other chicken parents if they have the same issue, and maybe it can help you guys too. So I'm gonna end the video here and come back, and I'm gonna show you what Toby looks like and what caused me to, really question what was going on with her. So I've got my Walgreens brand apple cider vinegar and my good old syringe. This is I don't know what size this is. Takes up to a teaspoon. I don't think I'm going to get a teaspoon of oil in this baby, but I'm going to put as much as I can in there without hurting her and making her uncomfortable, and then monitor her for 24 hours and just see what happens. The other alternative is if I can't fix her, then we have to take her to a vet, and they'll have to actually cut open her crop and pull all that stuff out. Again, not pleasant. So we're going to try this method. It's the most nice method that I've read about, and least expensive method, which is not always the best route to take, but it's non-invasive, so I would rather do that than go for the gusto and take her to the vet. So I'll be back so that you guys can kind of see what little Miss Toby looks like, and hopefully this will help you guys out too. Okay, so we're back, and this is Toby, and she is our hen that has the impacted crop. And like I was mentioning earlier, the method that we're going to use is olive oil in a syringe, and then we're going to isolate her and not give her any food for about 24 hours, just so we can make sure that that crop empties out real good. And then we're going to put her in the crate tonight with some fresh water. It's got a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it, and that's going to kind of help move that stuff through her digestive system. So this is our syringe here. It's just a normal syringe. And when we start the process, we're not going to put this entire amount in her mouth because we don't want to drown the chicken in oil. So what we're going to do is just add a little bit to, put a little bit in her mouth, and then we're going to massage her little crop. And then I'm going to add a little tiny bit more and massage her crop again. So just like a little, process of switching off. So olive oil, massage, olive oil, massage. Right now her crop feels kind of like a golf ball. She's not happy. And I didn't really think anything about it. The signs that told me to check her was that she was panting. And it didn't matter if I gave her ice water or anything like that, try to keep her cool. She was still panting, and then she was holding her wings out. She kind of was like wheezing a little bit. So you could kind of hear that she was struggling a little bit. So it's really important that you check your chickens at least, every day, 2 days, and sometimes that's even hard, but just make sure that you check them regularly to ensure that they're healthy and doing good, because they're giving to us, so we want to give back to them, right? Okay, so I've never done this before. She is not going to be happy with me. All right, you ready? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Okay. Here, baby. Open up. Open up. She said no. Come on, Toby. I don't want to hurt her, but she's literally getting oil everywhere. Come on, baby. Open your mouth. Toby says no. Are you going to be difficult? All right, don't make me be mean about it. Come on. I know you're mad. You're mad. I get it. I get it. No, baby. No, baby. Look, 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 look. Don't be difficult. She makes me feel like I'm torturing her. Come on, honey. As soon as I close your mouth is open. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Open up. Open. I need you to open your mouth. Chicken says nope. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Do it. Do it. Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby. I know, I know, I know, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, okay, okay. Drink it down, drink it down, drink it down. I know that was so violent. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, so that didn't go like I had planned it to. So we're gonna just let her, I squirt a little bit in there. Oh my goodness. So once you get the olive oil in there, which was very dramatic. Oh, God bless you. Go ahead and massage that crop. See if we can't get it to break up that feed in there. You can actually feel the little granules in her grit in there. It doesn't hurt them massaging their little crop. You don't want to do it, you know, really rough, of course, but as you can see, I'm massaging her pretty good. She's not bothered by it in the least bit. So we're just going to continue this process. We're going to do it one more time after this. And then we're going to go ahead and put her in her little makeshift coop for the night. And then just monitor her tonight. And then tomorrow we'll repeat the process if it's needed. But like I said, we're not going to feed her for 24 hours. I know that that sounds mean, but we just need to make sure that we get her crop as emptied out as possible. So we'll check back in with you guys tomorrow and give you a little Toby update and see how she's doing. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's the next morning and we decided to let Toby stay in the coop last night because she's kind of with the rest of her little hen family and they don't have food and water inside their coop. So we went ahead and let her stay in there. We woke up this morning and felt her little crop and it's completely normal. So the olive oil and the apple cider vinegar water works really, really good for them. You can tell she's not panting. She looks happy. Huh. Good morning. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a solution, then the olive oil and the apple cider vinegar water is a good way to go. Hopefully this helps you guys if you ever have a little chickie poo that has an impacted crop. But for now, we're gonna let her eat like normal and just keep monitoring her just to make sure it doesn't happen again. Add a little grit to her diet and see how she does.